During World War II, a quiet English manor house was filled with the brightest minds of the time, working tirelessly to crack the unbreakable Enigma code used by the Nazis. Among them was a young mathematician, Alan Turing, whose groundbreaking work on the bomb machine led to deciphering thousands of enemy messages. This secret victory played a crucial role in the Allied success, yet remained classified for decades after the war. Imagine the weight of holding such a monumental secret. Did you know about the Ghost Army? In 1944, a top-secret unit of artists, actors, and sound engineers was deployed by the Allies to Europe. Their mission was to deceive the German forces using inflatable tanks, sound effects, and fake radio transmissions. They staged elaborate battlefield illusions, tricking the enemy into believing there were large forces where there were none. One night, the Ghost Army set up a fake convoy, complete with realistic sounds of tanks and troops, diverting German attention away from the actual invasion point. These creative warriors saved countless lives with their cunning tactics. Let's talk about one of the most ingenious deceptions of World War II, Operation Mincemeat. In 1943, British intelligence officers devised a plan to mislead the Axis powers about the Allied invasion of Sicily. They took a deceased homeless man, dressed him as a Royal Marine, and planted fake documents on his body suggesting an invasion of Greece. The body was then set adrift off the coast of Spain, where it was discovered by German agents. The ruse worked perfectly, diverting enemy forces and contributing to the successful Allied invasion of Sicily. This daring operation showed that sometimes the pen and a little creativity is mightier than the sword. In 1940, over 300,000 Allied soldiers were trapped on the beaches of Dunkirk with nowhere to run and enemy forces closing in. In what became known as the Miracle of Dunkirk, a hastily assembled flotilla of over 800 boats, ranging from naval destroyers to civilian fishing boats, embarked on a daring rescue mission across the English Channel. Despite relentless bombing and strafing by German aircraft, these brave volunteers managed to evacuate the majority of the stranded troops. The courage and solidarity displayed during those harrowing days turned a potential disaster into a symbol of hope and resilience. In the summer of 1944, the city of Warsaw became the stage for one of the most courageous yet tragic events of World War II. The Polish resistance, knowing the Soviet army was approaching, launched a bold uprising against the Nazi occupiers. For 63 days, poorly armed civilians and resistance fighters fought fiercely, using sewers to navigate the city and launching daring attacks on enemy positions. Although the uprising ultimately failed and the city was devastated, the bravery and determination of the Warsaw insurgents remain a powerful testament to the human spirit's resilience in the face of oppression. Imagine flying a fragile, open-cockpit biplane, navigating by the stars and launching bombing raids on the enemy under the cover of darkness. This was the reality for the Soviet Union's 588th Night Bomber Regiment, known to the Germans as the Night Witches. These fearless female pilots conducted over 30,000 sorties during the war, often shutting down their engines to glide silently over their targets, dropping bombs with deadly precision. Despite the dangers and the primitive aircraft, their relentless harassment of German forces became legendary, and their courage earned them the highest honors in Soviet military history,